morning.
Good morning, little Keri and Sarah. How are y'all today? Thank
Good
you so
morning,
much for
Keri. Good
being
morning,
here.
Sarah.
I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. And there's Diane. Good morning, sweetie.
Good morning, Diane.
And yes, little Keri, she has already taken her meds this morning. I watched her. Good morning, Miss
Yeah, I
Pat.
almost
How
threw
you
'em up.
doing?
Hi, Miss Pat. Welcome in.
I'm going to start calling you Miss Sparkles.
Miss Sparkle.
Yes, I like that. Doing really good, Sarah. Thank you for asking. It's pretty and sunny out today. It started out at about 58, but it didn't feel like that. Now it's up to 73 here in Arkansas.
I about don't have room for my stitch markers.
Oh no. You're going to have to hold that blanket up here in a little bit when we get more people in so they can see you putting your Persian tiles together.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, it's not. It's 5 minutes till.
I was going to say, instead of saying we're late, we can say we're early.
We're early. We're early for a very important date. No time to say hello. Goodbye. We're early. Okay. Now, where did the end go? It's right here.
So, let's see.
What have you been doing? You've been busy.
Yes, I have been busy. I am about finished up with my great grandson's Christmas present. I'll show you one of them. I've only got two of them finished yet, but there he is. There's the
Oh,
little
that's
ninja
cute.
turtle. Yes, I have one finished here. This is the red one. Don't ask me their names because I mean, whose name is whose. There's the second one. He's the orange one. And I have all the
Those are
parts.
so cute.
I have the parts done. Like I have the bodies and I'm ready to put the heads on. I have their uh this is their little belly, this is their little shell and their
Good
little
morning, Carla.
what do you call them? Little ninja belts, I guess. Now somebody was asking me, "Well, where are their what do they have? Little swords and all that kind of stuff." I said, "This is my great grandson's. I'm not putting swords on there and little they're not guns, but maybe those little throw knife thingies." I said, "No, we're not doing that." Good morning,
No.
Carla. How are you today? But yeah, I've been working on that. I just finished. If you saw Twisted Fiber Friends on Sunday, I just finished a hat that is for the Twisted Fiber group. And there she is. If you want the pattern, it is uploaded on the Twisted Fiber Friends Facebook page. And if you're not a member, all you have to do is just go over and join. Good morning, Sarah and Jennifer. How are y'all?
Good morning, Sarah and Dinky Jen.
Now I'm designing a scarf to go with it. So should have that ready to show off on Sunday.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm designing a gnome for Halloween.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I just finished getting the yarn yesterday, so I'll have that ready to go. Because you know me, I love gnomes. I really, really do. And let's see
I'm
what
really
else.
having a hard time with this.
I'm
So
sorry.
you go from a G hook, you do your last couple of single crochet rows with a G hook, and then you go to a 4.5. Good morning, Keri.
Good morning, little Keri. I do too, Jennifer. And I don't know if you were in here earlier, little Keri, but I did watch Keri take her meds this morning. It is a little early, but she did go ahead and take them.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I did because I had that.
Good morning, Bonnie. How are you?
Good morning, Bonnie.
Sarah says her daughter in law loves gnomes too.
Oh,
There's just something about them. I love the ones that you see in people's gardens. I love the ones now that.
hi, bus stop.
Hello, bus stop. How are
How are
you?
you?
Good morning, Mara. How are
Hi,
you?
Mara.
Bonnie says she's doing well. That's awesome.
Well, I hope you all are doing well.
Bus stop says it's 58 degrees here. Mussy. That's what it was when I got up at 5 o'clock here in
Let's see.
Arkansas.
Mine is Alexa. Hi, Alexa, stop. It is 54 here.
Woo!
Oh, I have to read this. 5 ways to spot a narcissist according to mental health experts.
What are they?
Oh, now I can't. Oh, I didn't click on it. Hold on, it's loading.
Yes, thank you, Bonnie.
So,
Please remember, folks, to hit your thumbprints.
it says mental health experts shares how to spot a narcissist. Whoops, I went way too
Good
far.
morning, Teresa and Robin. Thank y'all for being here. And Roberta,
Read
good
more.
morning.
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Roberta.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
My I left my family for my dream man and ignored huge red flags. It almost killed me. Here's how to spot a narcissist before you make the same mistake. Um, Mental health experts have revealed 5 telltale signs someone is a narcissist and how you can protect yourself from their abuse. Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon.
Um, a mental health counselor from the U.S. shared 5 important questions people can ask themselves if they suspect someone they're in a relationship could be a narcissist. Complaining, compelling information from psychology experts. She said narcissists can make people feel a lot of self doubt, disconnected from their own feelings, pushed away, or like the relationship is all about them. The mom of two, I think they mean mom, but it's mom. Mom of two said, spotting if someone is like your partner, coworker, family member, or friend is a narcissist can help you curb the person laying the foundation for verbal, emotional, and physical abuse. I gotta scroll down a little bit. How do you spot those people who, at best, may bore us with a list of their achievements at parties, or at worst may inflict some kind of abuse? Alana asks in an Instagram post. Um,
Hello, Steve. How are you today?
Hi, Steve. I'm working on a whip. Oh, I just lost it. I don't know what happened to it. I hit a button.
That's always my problem. I hit a button.
Okay, well that's all there is, folks. That's all, folks. I lost
Roberta
it.
said,
Let me see if I can get it back.
Roberta said, I'm an expert on the subject. She was married to one for 23 years. Oh my goodness, sweetheart.
Okay, I got it back. Now if I just cannot touch the buttons.
Good morning, Nana Michelle. How are you?
She explains. Good morning, Nana Michelle. She explained narcissism is a personality trait while everyone falls somewhere on the spectrum. The top 10% of those with the highest level are considered narcissists.
Well, my goodness.
Well, oh, continue reading. Um, Noting how you feel around the person may be a good indicator of how they score on the narcissist scale. She said adding 1 in 10 people are narcissists. Elaine suggested asking yourself, do you feel a lot of self doubt? Do you feel disconnected from your own feelings? Do you feel pushed away or drawn in? She added to note whether the other person is displaying or actually experiencing their feelings. Finally, Alana said to ask whether there is balance in a relationship or if it's all about the other person. Wow. Well, remember what you hear on here, and I'm by no means a medical person. I was just reading something that was on my Whittle widget. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, good morning, Quilty Linda.
Let's
Um, did I
see.
miss anybody? I don't think so. How is everybody today?
Jennifer said, my daughter is a narcissist. It's all about her. She never concerns herself with her family. Um, Roberta said, of course, they didn't have a name for it back when she was living through it.
Right.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi,
And Sharon
Suzanne.
said she needs extra hugs today. Jupiter Rose had her spaying yesterday and now is separate in my bedroom. Little Oliver is worried. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Roberta. It's as bad as your kids being sick, isn't it? And of course, Miss Sparkles. I'm going to call Miss Pat Miss Sparkles from now on because I just think that's happier. As you know, Keri, my daughter, is a narcissist.
which
Uh,
one? Oh, well, you can tell me later.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. Quilty Crocheter, good morning to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it.
There was more on the article, but I didn't want to bore you guys. I didn't read it beforehand, so I couldn't like pick out.
Right, right. Roberta said, what Keri said, do your own research, but never discount your needs. That is right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I just want everybody. Yeah, Miss Pat. I just want everybody to know if you hear anything. This is well, Keri. Everything must
revolve.
revolve around me. I'm the most important person in the room. Everyone, just drop everything for me. LOL.
Okay, Steve, here you go. All hail to Steve. All hail to Steve. There you go.
Hi,
Does that make you
Amy
feel the most
T.
important?
Well, I have something to show you guys. I want to show you guys what I'm working on. And Steve can tell me whether I'm doing it the hard way or the easy way.
Good morning, Amy T. Roberta said, do give reference to the article. That way everybody can read it.
Oh, okay. Let me go back. It was on MSN. Just a second.
Good morning, Frenchie. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning, Frenchie.
Mara says, I don't even want to joke about Steve being a narcissist. Well, I just wanted to make him feel important, Mara. Good morning, Jamie. How are you today?
um, I
Okay, let me
have.
make you big. Just a minute so Steve can see.
So I'm
Okay,
putting
Steve.
all of my circles or my octagons together first. I have here and here to sew, and then it's all sewn together. Now, then after those two are sewn, hi Jamie. Then I'll do the squares. Wait a minute, that one's not right. Oh, I'm glad I just got it pinned. This has been the hardest blanket to put together, and I don't know if it's because I'm just not paying attention. Whoops. Or what, but
It
I
is
have had
pretty, isn't it, Sharon? I love the colors that she chose.
it's oh
Good
it
morning, Amy. How are you, sweetie?
good morning, Amy.
She came in for just a little bit the other day to talk with some of us, and she is doing much better.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Okay, there. Glad I hadn't sewn that yet.
right.
So I was having trouble
It looks
putting
good.
it all. I started with two of these and I sewed them together. Well, I sewed them together on the wrong side. I sewed them together back to back because I like the single crochet
Yes,
um
edging.
connection. Huh?
Hmm. I call it the edging, but yes, the connection to be on top or
Yeah.
on the front.
But it took away from the X's, so I stopped doing it on top. So I have I'll do the squares next because that's a big part of yarn.
Right,
But I had, like you saw, this one was off by one.
right.
Um, oh, it was a mess. It was really a mess. But anyway, so this is my. How did you do it, Steve? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Sharon
Bryn.
says Sharon says that she's making minion blankets for the twins. Good morning, Bryn. How are you, sweetheart? And there's Paula. Good morning.
Good morning, Paula. Okay, now I
Suzanne
think
said, I think
you
you missed
missed.
my
Oh,
hello, or
hi,
maybe I missed your
Suzanne.
hello back. Well, I said hello, Suzanne, but if I didn't, I am so sorry. I'm glad you're here, though. Sharon says she's going to make minion blankets. They're going to be blue at the bottom, yellow at the top, with a black stripe and an eye or two plopped in the middle. I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Amy T says that she finished her scarecrow decoration this morning. Well, that's awesome. No, you're not invisible, Suzanne.
Nope, I was just reading, so I did not see you.
Right.
So,
It does, doesn't it, Jamie? The minion blanket?
okay, that let me tell you guys where I was reading that from, so that way, if you guys want to look it up, you can. It is well, Daily Mail, and it was done 2 days ago. Um, and it's titled Five Ways to Spot a Narcissist According to the Mental Health Experts. So
Yes, I was going to ask Robin. Amy T, is that your own pattern of for the scarecrow, or is it someone else's? Oh, now she's working on a crow for her scarecrow costume. Oh, so it's a scarecrow costume. Good morning, China. How are you?
Good morning, China. So China and
Rita.
Rita won yesterday. Thank you. How did you know that? Oh, because I told you.
Yep.
Won the bingo prizes for the month. And
That's
what they
right.
got was a follow bracelet so they can follow um, whatever animal they wanted to follow. Hi, Don P.
Good morning, Dawn P. Yes, I'm sure we have two, Dawn.
Well, yeah, considering there's one in every 10 people.
Well, I guess I missed that statement.
Yeah. Well, maybe it said in about 1
Mm-hmm.
to 10 people. I don't know. Again, like I said, I'm not a professional. Any. Oh,
Right.
whoops.
Amy T said, no, it's a free one on Pinterest. No, it's a separate decoration for the living room. Okay. I'm going as a scarecrow to a party. I'll send a pic to Keri in a minute. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Well, Sharon said she married one and then divorced one.
I got. I don't know how that happened. I totally missed my hand when I squirted my
Squirted
lotion.
it. Oh, no.
It's all over the can now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and I'm about halfway through that can. And I just got it last month, the
Good
beginning of.
morning, Mimi Cat Do. How are you,
Good
sweetheart?
morning, Mimi Cat Do.
It's been a long time, sweetie.
Well, I get to see her comments watching the replay, and
Mm-hmm.
she's so sweet. Okay, now let me
Yes,
see.
didn't it, little Keri? Oh, I hope y'all get a chance to see Keri's picture of her elephant that she, oh, can I say?
Oh, and I didn't even do the tail. I'm not doing the tail, Keri.
Uh-oh.
It's done. I'm done with it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here, I'll show you guys.
Okay, good. Show the picture.
I gotta find it first.
Okay.
Oh, well, there
Ooh,
it is right there.
Sharon said she got her Bridget bag. Y'all, it turned out so cute. Okay. You see your tiles. You're going to have to pull it down a little bit or something so we can see the blanket because we can't see the blanket very well.
It didn't highlight the blanket.
No, we got your Persian tile real good. Let's see. Good morning, Faith Louise. Oh, she says this weekend is a shop hop. I need to check with Michelle Mosaic and more what is needed for her crochet along next year. Look at that. Is that not cute? Look.
This is what it looked like with all of its hair.
Oh my goodness. And let's see. Good morning, Timmy. How are
Okay,
you?
now. Good morning, Timmy.
Suzanne said she had to leave because she's going into the store right now. Love you too, Suzanne. It is cute, isn't it, Roberta? Oh my goodness, Teresa. She said, I married and divorced a narcissist that had all the letters in the mental health alphabet.
Mm.
Good morning, Nona May. How are you?
Good morning, Noni. How are you, sweetie? Okay, now this is the scarecrow that Amy T made,
Oh, look.
and this is her costume. Oh, no, that's not her costume. I went the wrong way. I think this is her costume. No, she's making this for, I don't know. Amy T, what are you making this for? I guess I better read. Oh, yeah, the bottom part, the last one I showed you was part of her costume. Okay. Hi, Ola Joe. How are you?
Good morning, Ola Joe. That will be amazing, won't it?
And Patches, cute. Great work.
The hat, gloves, and patches. Okay.
Well, I'm having a really hard time working on this and talking. Because I guess I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. Steve, how did you put yours together? Did you? Oh, he did the sandalwood one, which is even harder than this one.
Oh, goodness.
Because here, you only have to worry about where these two are. Because you
Right,
want them all to be the same.
right.
Oh, they were every which way, but.
The right way.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi.
Hi, Ivy. I didn't even see Ivy come in.
I didn't either. Amy T says, I'm going to wear bib overalls and a flannel shirt, and the scarecrow I'm working on will sit on my shoulder. Well, that is going to be precious.
Um, Noni May said, please keep Cynthia King in your prayers. She's having surgery this morning.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for reminding us, Noni.
And the weather where Robin is, she's in Louisville, Kentucky, is 70 degrees with winds of 6 miles an hour going west, and it's 75 humidity.
Steve said he sewed it, Keri. He doesn't like to crochet. He doesn't like the crocheted hook.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Nightbot says, my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Oh, goodness.
And then the weather where Dinky Jen is, she's in Hull, UK. It's 64 and it's gone. It's 60 and sunny where Sharon is. Myrtle Beach, it's 69. Burr. 13-mile-an-hour winds and 84% humidity. See, there's Ivy. I didn't see you come in. You just snuck
I
right on in.
That's right. Hello, Ivy. How are you, sweetheart? We appreciate all of you being here. I just want to take that moment to say it.
Yes.
And any of you that are lurking and not letting us know that you're watching us, we appreciate you as
If
well.
you're in the Zen garden,
Oh, is that what we're going to call it? The Zen Garden?
that's what Mara calls it, the Zen garden.
Uh-huh.
She's got a really, really cute a little clip that she plays for him. It's really cute.
And if you watch the replay, we want to tell you thank you so much as well. We just ask that everybody please be sure and leave your thumbprint.
Yes, thank you.
Jennifer says, we're
Hi,
waiting for
Sean.
turns. Hello, Sean.
You made it in. I'm so excited. Okay, so little Keri, um, Sean, I don't know if I told you, but Sean wants teal, 3-weight if you can do it, and sparkle.
Ooh, how
I have
nice.
it written, it's in my email so we can look at it. But how have you been, Sean? It's been a minute.
Or two. Faith Louise says, the other day I was at the pond in the Zen garden hanging out with the frogs. Well, thank you.
Everybody's saying hello to everybody.
Yes, and that's always so nice that y'all recognize one another.
And then the weather where Paula's at, I forget what state it's in, but she's in Wyndham. It's 59. That's just, you can tell fall is here.
Yes.
6-mile-an-hour winds and 63% humidity.
Ugh. Yes, so excited to
Yes.
get
So,
that yarn. I'm good. I'm working, so don't tell.
oh, I won't. It'll. So we're going to the Fiber Festival the second weekend in October, or is it the third weekend? I think it's the second weekend. The 13th, 14th, and 15th. So the 14th and the 15th is the day that we'll shop for the fiber. And then it takes Keri a little bit of time to spin it up and then
Oh,
ply
yeah.
it if you want, like, you want 3 DK weight. So I
Yeah.
think my comments are getting lost, but I got the message about Sean C. Please email me that information, Keri, so I have it, please. I will. But it'll be so much fun picking out yours and who else won?
Sean said, it sounds good. Wish I could go.
Oh, it's going to be
When,
so much fun. We'll definitely be going live from there on the weekend. It's the second and half weekend since Sunday is the first. Oh, okay.
okay. The weather in Grand Rapids, Michigan is cloudy with a temperature of 62. The wind is blowing from the east at 10 with a 67% humidity. Woo!
Keri, who was the other person that won? I totally can't even remember. I guess they'd have an email. I think we talked in the live though on Sunday. I don't remember their name.
Robin said D. Ferguson.
Yes, Debbie. Okay, it was Debbie. And
Ooh, Diane is telling Faith Louise, I have a nephew at MSU right now.
okay, so all of the follow bracelets that I ordered, yours, China, and Rita's, are on their way to you. And
Woohoo!
then Roxanne is getting one, and there's somebody else that's getting one from the party. Well, I ended up yesterday, I don't know if it was a mistake on their part or what, but I ended up getting a text from Philo that said, "You've won a free elephant bracelet." And I was like, okay. So I went and when it's free, they charge you $9.95 for shipping instead of $4.95 for shipping.
Oh,
So it's kind of not really free, but you have because you have to pay the shipping. So I ordered it, and
Mara says she's walking into work. She'll keep listening to us for a few more minutes. Have a great day. You too,
You
Mara.
too, Mara. Um. Anyway, like a half an hour later, I got another one, and so I ordered another one. So I have, well, one of them is for Mara because we're going to switch. She doesn't want her dolphin one, and I want the dolphin, and so she's going
Well, that'll
to
be good.
get one of my elephants, and she'll get to pick which elephant she wants with the beads that I ordered.
Mm-hmm. Sharon says she wants to follow a unicorn.
Me too.
Oh, what a ride we'd have with that one, right? And little
Gonna
Keri
lurk a
says,
bit while I finish the ends of the elephant, then on to embroidery. I'll need to watch a video for that. I don't know why you're doing it if I'm not gonna do it. I'm just so over it. I'm done.
Faith Louise says, cool. If she does any fiber arts, she should check Woven Arts across the street. Most weeks they have a stitch in, except this week due to the shop hop with a student discount. Oh, Faith Louise says, I follow a unicorn already, a medical one.
A medical unicorn. That's funny.
It is. Talking about scams, yesterday I was looking up something on Etsy, and all of a sudden I get this big old. Uh, it looked official, folks. It really looked like it was coming from Microsoft, and it says your computer has been locked because it has been detected that somebody's doing identity theft on this page. Blah blah blah, and do not attempt to close this down or close out your computer. Call this number at Microsoft immediately, blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there looking at that going, huh. So about that time, my husband calls talking to me, and it's this pre recording, and it keeps talking to you, talking to you, talking to you. And Wayne said, shut it down, shut it down. So I said, well, that's what I was going to do. He said, do not call the number, don't do anything. That's a scam going around. I said, okay. So literally, folks, I had to close
Oh,
down my.
Faith.
Oh, what is it?
Faith says it really isn't funny to be a medical unicorn. It means you have an extremely rare disease.
Oh, Faith Louise, I'm sorry. I had no idea that that's what that meant. Oh my word. Oh, I am so sorry, sweetheart. Well, thank you for telling me that because now I will know what it means.
Yeah.
I did not
I
mean to
didn't
laugh. Yeah, I did not mean to laugh.
I
I
didn't
just,
know
oh
either.
goodness.
So, okay, go back to your computer.
Yes, it is a scam. So I had to, you know, hold down the off button until it cleared itself. Wayne said, let it settle down for about 10 minutes. That's what I did. And as soon as my browser came back up, boom, there it was again. So I shut her down and I just left her off for an hour or so. And then when it came back up, in the meantime, I went to the Microsoft website itself on my phone, and the first thing it talks about is that particular scam, and it told me what to do. So as soon as my computer came up, I didn't open up any browsers. Uh, it told me to go to my task manager and run my antivirus stuff to make sure. And there it was. It was listed, and so it fixed it. Whatever block, whatever they do, and so yeah, exactly, Teresa. They want you to call the number so that then they can hack you. So if you get that, folks, turn your computer off. When you come back on, go directly to your tax manager and have it run all your security scans because it'll detect it and it will.
That's scary.
It is.
I did have that happen to me when that scam first came out, and it was in 2014, 2013 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was freaking out, and I was like, Grandma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I'm not kidding you, the background on it and everything, it looks
Well,
like
I
it came
called
from
them, and they
Microsoft.
charged me $100 to fix my computer.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know it was a scam. I thought it
Yeah.
was legit.
Yes, ma'am. That was the next thing I did. I changed all my passwords. Exactly. So, Keri,
Thank you, Bryn.
it is about 10. I know we started a little bit early, but we have been on for over 40 minutes. You want to go ahead and do the devotional for us? There's 33
Sure.
of us in here.
What is the date today? The 27th.
Yes, ma'am.
Unsearchable things. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3. The Lord loves it when his people call out to him, for he is ready and eager to include us in so many of his wondrous mysteries. He designs, no, he doesn't. I mean, he did, but that's not what it says. He desires an active relationship with his children so much that he sent Jeremiah as a prophet to relate his messages and draw his people back to himself. Modern scientists continue to discover natural phenomenons. There are so many more wonders and secrets that God has not revealed yet within nature about his character and that pertain to his fortune or his future plan.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to share all things, but only with those who want to listen. I readily run to you and listen, dear Lord, for I yearn to hear about all your unsearchable things. I have so many questions and you have so much you want to tell me. Teach me how to hear you above the noise of the world. What questions do you have for God? And then the random act of kindness. I'm Mara had a really, really good idea putting the random act of kindnesses on a wheel and spinning it.
Oh, that would be cool.
So I might do that. Um, but since uh, like I consider myself a person who doesn't have a whole lot of time. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because I crochet so much,
Right.
my time is already spent on
Mm-hmm.
crochet. So volunteering at a local charity isn't something that I can do.
Right.
But and now they have electric doors that open. So even holding a door open for somebody, if you're walking into Walmart, you can't do because the doors open automatically. But you can always let them go first.
That's right.
If you're going through your, this is the one we're going to use. If you're, um, what is it called when you go through and you organize everything and you go through and you get rid of some things, declutter.
Declutter. Mm-hmm.
So when you declutter, um, you can take those items that you don't want anymore, like clothes, kitchen items, bathroom items, unused, obviously,
Right.
um, to a shelter near you. Good morning,
Mm-hmm.
Jen. How are you?
Good morning, Jen.
So that's what donate clothes or household items to a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And really, even if you don't have those things, a lot of people don't think of this as being a random act of kindness, but folks, it is. You can always donate money. $5, $20, it doesn't matter. You can always, donate to a local kitchen, because I'm sure that even though they get a lot of food donated to them, there's still stuff that they have to go out and buy, even if it's just, the cooking oil, the salt and pepper, those kinds of things. They maybe even have to supply their own paper goods. So sometimes just having the money available to go out and purchase those things without it actually having to come out of their budget, that's
right.
another way to show a random act of kindness.
If you go to Walmart or Fred Meyer or Kroger's, as it is on the eastern side of the United States,
Hmm.
they have an area where they have travel size stuff, and a
Yes.
lot of that stuff, like lotion, toothpaste, toothbrushes, um,
The little bottles of shampoo and body
yeah,
wash and
yeah,
yes,
and shampoo and conditioner, even if it's stuff that you have that is partly used and you're not going to use any more of it, not because it's not good, but because you change shampoos or whatever, donate that.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
the cleaning supplies are really important. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in a homeless shelter, actually lived in one. I lived in one for 3 months. Now, the the thing is, when you get accepted to go to the particular one that I went to, is they give you 2 months, and if in that 2 months you haven't found a place to live, they will evaluate your last 2 months and see if it's worth it to them to give you that third month. And they
wow,
tell you that the third month will drive you insane. And I thought they were joking, but because you know there's nowhere else for you to go,
yeah,
the days are numbered. It really takes a toll on your system. But anyway, so you walk in this particular one that I was at, and we all had different chores. Like somebody would make breakfast, that person usually made lunch, and then a team of volunteers would come in and cook dinner. Um, and lunch was just like a sack lunch.
right,
Um, but you would walk in, and here's the office to the person that's on duty, and then here is a counter, and on this counter has all of the travel size toothbrushes. Oh, chapstick is important
yes,
too. Chapstick, toothpaste, toothbrushes, um, the miniature shampoo, the little tiny shampoo and conditioner bottles, and a lot of those, like that you get from the hotel, whether
yes,
you use them or not, those are free.
that's right. Hello,
Just grab them and
Scraptastic.
donate them.
Yes, that's what I do. Good morning, Scraptastic. How are you, sweetheart? But yes, Jennifer says she donates one or 2 days a week at a cat charity. Bonnie says there are several folks who make Ziploc bags and of the sample sizes and keep them in their car. I think someone here earlier said, yes, Mimi Dawn said that she keeps a case of water in her car and hands it out to the homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Someone earlier said, yes, Jamie said the cleaning supplies.
And
Someone else said, donating a bag of dog food or cat food to your local pet shelter. That's a great one too. Just buy an extra
um,
bag and drop it
yeah,
off.
the pet shelter could always, I mean, especially if it's a non-euthanizing one,
Yes,
because like
yes.
oh, it is so icky outside. Um, ours is a kill shelter.
Mm,
Um, the animal has a certain amount of days, and then it. And I was
yes,
thinking they go into this gas chamber, a ton of them.
yeah.
And I was thinking, I think I fixed the prison system, because I was thinking if they made one of those gas chambers big enough for all of the people that were on death row that had used up all of their appeals and were just waiting for time, just throw them in there, pile them all in there, and just turn on the gas.
Like they do for the animals. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
if it's humane enough for the animals, it's humane enough for murderers.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I was telling that to, but I was telling somebody. Oh, it was. I think it was in here. It was we said silo instead,
Oh,
but I don't remember who was up with me. It might have been Mar. I don't know. I don't even know how we got on the
under
subject of
that.
it. But
Uh, Jennifer says, I'm making beanies for the homeless too. That's always, yes, that's always usable. And even your little washcloths, if you get on a kick of just making up washcloths, they can always use those. Oh, that's great, Bonnie. One of
oh,
her
that's
friends,
awesome.
isn't it, buys used blankets, afghans, quilts at garage sales cheaply and then donates them to the pet shelters and the rescuers. That is a great
Diane
idea.
has Diane has a bin full of hats that she needs to take downtown to donate to one of their veteran shelters. Or no, one of their shelters. Where'd I see veteran? I don't know. Anyway,
Roberta
that's
said, that's
awful. Not funny at all, Roberta. It isn't like it's going to happen. I was just, I- you know, I'm kind of I really am on the fence about that. I really seriously am. I, I wouldn't be able to do that. But it was just like a thought that, you know,
popped in
came
your
into
head.
my mind and came out of my mouth without thinking. But you're
Hello,
right. It
Dawn.
is
How are
awful.
you, sweetie? I didn't see you come in earlier.
She said hi to both of us.
Well, that if that's longer than 5 minutes, I done forgot.
Oh, sorry, Roberta. I really am a compassionate person. I really feel bad for them, even though that they put themselves in that situation. And the amount of innocent people that are in there that are really truly innocent, I
Right.
feel bad for them too. But it kind of makes it hard when you have um, senseless things happen to people that you know, and it ends up taking their life. It's hard when it hits that close to home.
Yep.
To Anyway, I had a bunch of done projects with no destination and weren't selling, so I donated to a foster. Oh, cool!
Oh, that's great. another good
That
idea. I
is
hadn't thought
great.
about that.
See, that's a random act of kindness. There are two
Yes.
sides to every story. That's right, Dawn. There is. And sometimes you really want to know what the other side story is,
Yep.
but you never get to find out. But anyway, well, we still have 11 minutes left. Let's get off of the horrible stuff and talk about, um,
Something fun.
yeah, crochet.
Yes. So, what will everybody be trying to work on today to get finished by Friday?
There's a mosquito eater on my screen. He should be eating mosquitoes.
What is it?
It's a mosquito eater.
What's a mosquito eater?
Oh, it looks like a
Oh,
praying
oh, oh.
mantis. It looks
Yes.
like a praying mantis, but it's brown.
Yes. Gotcha.
And they fly around and jump in corners like they're, I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Meemaw Don says, I also donate a casserole to the local fire department every quarter. Now, that is an awesome idea.
Mm-hmm. I never even thought about that. If
Me
you,
either.
that is an excellent idea, especially to the local firehouse, because they have their jobs. I mean, every Monday our alarm goes off,
Right.
our
Ours does too.
our fire alarm, because it's time for the meeting.
Mm-hmm. And what a lovely way to start their meeting, to have a home cooked meal. Wow. That is just super. I love that. Oh, you're sending me an Emmy mushroom? Let's see,
It's like
Diane.
the cats of the winged world. Oh, they're called crayflies. I didn't
Oh,
know that. Well, I've always called them mosquito eaters. I've
mm-hmm.
got a gazillion daisy granny squares to sew or crochet together. Never done this before. Well, Diane, Steve prefers to sew them, and I prefer to crochet them.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a single crochet, and you can do it. I always do it on the top of the blanket because it makes it, and I always do each row the same way,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go to the sides, and then I do the sides all the same way. So
Steve says,
there's only two different directions. They're not going in a bunch of different directions like this blanket.
I am on row 190 of this lace, I think, white shawl. Only 21 more rows to go. I will be so happy to see this one done. What was I thinking?
What pattern is it, Steve? You're welcome. I mean, it's you could also do a slip stitch um with the fronts together and slip stitch. Um but I really like the way that the single crochet rises up when you put them together. But
I thought so, Jennifer, because I
hi
was going to
boy.
say this is September, so it should be going to Jennifer. Ah, hello, Joy. How are you?
Yes. On 7 different ways to join squares.
Yes.
And if you guys don't have Tiffany Hansen, she's really good.
Oh, she is,
She
man. I
is
love her
amazing.
tutorials.
And she does a tutorial a week. Um, I think a video a week besides that. I started watching her when she was under 1,000 subscribers, and now she's got hundreds of thousands.
Steve says it's
I,
a crochet arrow wrap, something like that. Have to find the
mm.
first page.
Well, I think everyone knows what I'll be making an elephant blanket. I'm now working on solo, LOL, Keri. Hoping to finish my Friday.
To catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Diane says she's going to be doing some tutorial research today.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you guys don't have Tiffany Hansen, she's got a lot of great content.
Oh, yes, she does.
Hi, Sierra.
Good morning,
Just
Sierra.
just a heads up for you guys. I'm going into Zoom after this, and I expect people there.
Well, I believe I saw that Jamie's going on right after us, aren't you, Jamie?
I think she is. Jamie, are you still here, sweetie?
She's laughing.
If
Are
I
you?
stop making mistakes, maybe I'll finish my daughter's tank top. Okay, type the word drop, Jamie.
Oh,
Oh, Bryn.
Bryn.
Thank you, sweetheart. This is for you.
Janice says she's been lurking. Hello, Janice, sweetheart. Thank you for letting us know you're here.
Hi,
Uh,
Janice, sweetheart.
Diane said, I hate not having something to be working on. I haven't crocheted in 24 hours. Oh, my word.
I've got somebody, I don't want to say their name, but they have lost their crojo. And she really needs some prayers to get her crojo back. She hasn't crocheted in almost 2 months.
Oh, my goodness.
Um, I'll give you the name behind the scenes, but um, I've never been to your Zoom, Keri. Only froggies. Well, Dinky Jen, email me and I'll give you the information.
It'd be so good to see you.
It would be good to see you.
Teresa says, that was quite the subtle hint, Keri.
I know, right? Well, I always go in there after the live and there's nobody in there, and I'm in there by myself, and it's like, yeah, thank you, Bryn. You're so sweet. Bryn goes in there. She hasn't been in there in a while, but she goes in there. Teresa goes in there. Dinky Jen will get the information. Robin goes in there. Jane goes in there. And the reason why Jane isn't here today is because she had a doctor's appointment.
Mm-hmm.
So she's excused.
Oh, my word.
Well, if that isn't narcissistic, I don't know what is.
Paula says she
Okay,
will
thank
be
you,
there.
Paula. Oh my goodness. That was way too I hope you guys know when I'm kidding and when I'm serious, because
I was going to say, well, we've got about 3 minutes until it's 11 o'clock. So that ought to be plenty of time, don't you think, for everybody to.
yes, get a drink. And do you have Madonna's?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Let's see if she's dropped today because she has been a little late lately. Let's see. I don't see it yet.
Okay, Dawn, just email me, sweetie, and I'll send you the information.
No, but I do want to mention.
Oh, Jen, nobody cares what your craft room looks like.
Oh, shoot, no. I stay in a hotel, so I mean, there's no telling what you're going to see behind me. Yesterday, our last evening, 10:30 United States Central Standard Time, Rita, our little sister from across the pond, she said, "Please pray for my dad. She was called to go to the hospital with him from the nursing home because his oxygen level fell to 50%. It is up a little bit now, but they think his I don't know what COLS is supposed to mean, is worse, and that he still has a lung infection. So they'll be putting him on more medication. So if y'all could please keep Rita and her family in your prayers,
Yes.
I would greatly appreciate it, and I know she would too. But no, Madonna hasn't let us know what's going on today.
Okay. So what is it that you always say?
Please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. And remember, each and every one of us does have a light that needs to
That's right.
shine.
That's right. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Take care and have a great day. And
We love
see
y'all.
you in Zoom. If you don't have the information, email me and I'll give it to you. Love you guys. Bye now.